Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're going to be going over a new move that was given to a Pokemon. Actually, it was a move that was already in the game, but it was given to Pokemon here. It's going to be counter was given to, I think it's called Lokix. Someone can let me know if I got that name wrong, and if I did, my bad. Yeah, so it got counter, which instantly makes things like really good. I did mention it in my the new changes happening video, but I said I had never even heard of this mon, so it's probably a fake change, even though it rose like 500 positions in the rankings from like 700 to like it was like 650 to like 150 or something like that. So the moveset that it has is counter, X Scissor, and Dark Pulse. So yeah, I used it for 2 sets and I did pretty well. We're gonna go over to the games, but first, if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button, and if you think you are subscribed, go ahead and check right now, and if you aren't, go ahead and click that button. Let's get into the games really quick though. I want to get through this one. All right, I guess I should also state I think I lost almost every lead, so I'm not sure you want this in the lead. I actually think it would be an insane save swap against, like, I saw a ton of Umbreon today yeah, and then what else did I see? I didn't see very many Lickitungs, but it also is pretty good against Lickitungs. So if you're running into a lot of those as safe swaps, would be a crazy safe swap. Now, I used it in the lead with Cresselia and Shadow Gligar in the back. My Cresselia has Future Sight. It's right there on the graphic. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I can get 1 free counter in before switching. They stay in with the Talonflame. Makes sense. I think they're going to go... I want to kind of just do damage in case they're going to try to throw a move and dip, like a Brave Bird and dip if they're running Brave Bird. But another thing is, if they're going to stay in this matchup, it's going to be a Flame Charge because they're just going to try to power through us. But I luckily have some really good timing here. The fact that they're using a 5-turn move means that I can sort of dictate when I want to give a shield and when I don't, and I decide I'm going to let this go here, and then I'm going to come in with the Cresselia. I do have Future Sight, so I know I can hit it at least. Okay, we'll shield this one because it's already on a Flame Charge. I'll go 2 more and then throw Future Sight. Okay, they end up coming in with a Trevenant, which is okay. I'm going to do this damage, and then I'm probably going to switch to Lokix because I have a lot of damage that can go into this, but I also resist everything that this is doing. But I do want to take another hit here, I think. Oh, I don't take another hit. I could see going and just taking another hit there and then allowing the Talonflame just to kind of farm down. Although oh, why would you ever come with this Lantern? Okay, I throw the Dark Pulse here. This is my first game with this team, and you want to be throwing the X Scissor for sure. It basically does the exact same amount of... X Scissor does a slight better damage per energy, and it's cheaper to get to, so you'll be able to get there faster. Unfortunately, I overfarm here, and oh no, we're good, kind of. I go for the 1 extra because I don't take the Incinerate damage there, and then I'm going to throw the Grass Knot being ahead of this Lantern. Another good thing that happened here is the Lantern debuff or the Lantern nerf to the Spark nerf, which nerfed Lantern is really good. Allowed me to just get to my move on Cresselia is what I'm trying to say. We have enough bulk to survive, and with them doing less damage, we obviously are able to continue to get to the move and not get KO'd. All right, they stay in with Mantine here, and I thought that was kind of weird, but to be fair, we didn't necessarily they didn't necessarily know that we had Future Sight there or not. I'm going to go ahead and let this go. They've been showing Aerial Ace, so I'm going to let it go. Although on the next one, it'll be pretty close because they're right at 7, which means they could be Ice Beam or Water Pulse. And I was like, if they decide to throw here at the end a cheeky move, I don't want to just get KO'd and lose Cresselia here, especially since this Mantine matchup is so bad for Lokix. And to be fair, it's also bad for Gligar. I throw right away here. They've already seen that I have Future Sight, but they end up going for the No Shield, which I guess they're just trying to make a big call that I'm going to go for the Grass Knot bait, considering they have 2 shields. But again, with the Shadow I can't even say it. Like the shadow ball thing I've said like 4 videos ago, we just cannot afford to bait. And then they just try to CMP us, and I think this is the worst decision they could have made, because now I get to just throw this move at them, and I'm going to dip. They don't get anything extra for going CMP here. And they could have gotten to 2 without me. Yeah, they could have just taken us out. But now they're going to have to deal with Lokix, and no, even Scald here is not going to KO. Again, I did look up the moves in between matches, so I already know to go X-Scissor here. I'm not going for this Dark Pulse. And yeah, the next one will KO. It just does so much damage. Look how much damage this is doing. Crazy. This is a Scald. I thought I was going to wait the timer, actually. But I know that I outpace it because they threw the Scald right when they got it. All right. Quagsire, they end up showing right away. They have Aqua Tail. I would guess they're running Aqua Tail Mud Bomb. And then they come in with the Skarmory. And then I was like, oh, wait. I think I figured out what my team's weak to. I think it's weak to Skarmory. But then again, Lokix is supposed to be your Skarmory answer, but they already got us so low with that Aqua Tail that it's running me ragged right here. And even though I'm able to get the shield on a bluff because it's a new Pokemon and people don't really know the timings on it right now on it's day 1 still, actually. It's 9 p.m. right now on Monday. So yeah, I decide I'm going to come in with Gligar, and I'm just going to go for some massive farm down. I'm going to double shield and then just hope that this energy is good, because I imagine if you have Quagsire in the front, your backline's not going to be great against it. It actually ends up being Umbreon, and this is just awkward. I don't know how they got that move through there, but that's bad for me. Okay. I think I remember this game. I think we lagged and allowed them to get a Snarl through there, even though I threw on good timing. On 147, you want to throw on your 1, 4, and 7 wing attacks against a 3-turn move as a 2-turn move user. So we are getting it pretty low. I'm trying to... I actually think I wanted to try to catch this, but I guess we're all in now on Cresselia. We do have to make sure that we have a little bit of extra energy. Oh, there's so much lag today. I do remember now. Okay, well, we can take another one of these moves, so I don't want to throw Grass Knot right away. They come in with the Skarmory. I know that they were out of energy when they threw the Brave Bird, so I end up going to 100 here. I throw the Grass Knot, and then I hope that this kills, but I know it doesn't. So I could have gone for a lot of extra energy here. Now I'm pretty much going to CMP on the Aqua Tail, and that's going to be a loss. This was so unfortunate. A lot of things were unfortunate in this game, but this was a close game. I could have won this, and I made mistakes here. So you really do need to be counting the energy and knowing where you're at. All right. This matchup's weird because if they hit you with the Thunderbolt, you're so done for. They end up switching into a Clodsire here. I could come in with either, but I think that Cresselia is going to be very good against the Deoxys. So I decided I'm going to come in with the Gligar. We're going to go ahead and just do a move check here, basically see if they actually do have the Stone Edge. And they do, which makes sense. It's the right move set. I'm going to go basically 1 away from 100 energy just to throw this down. They did get hit already once, so they are actually in range of getting one shot here. So in theory, I could have actually gone one more, but that's okay. The energy was okay there. This Deoxys does this Deoxys does have a lot of energy that we do need to deal with. They end up... oh, wow, someone messaged me. All right, they do end up throwing that, and then I end up trying to catch, but it's to no avail, and now they're going to get a massive farm down on this Gligar. I do throw the Dark Pulse here because it will do a lot. I do have a high attack. Obviously, Lokix is just a very high attack Mon. This Mon is so frail, though. Definitely feels awkward for me, just because this is not the type of teams that I'm used to, but I'm just trying. I said it in the other video too with Bastiodon. Sometimes I am showing you teams that I don't personally enjoy because I think you guys might enjoy it, and I'm trying to do my best here for the timings and everything. But yeah, sometimes things are off, but hopefully, I think this team's actually insanely good. But I ran into so many bad leads. Maybe in a different day, the leads will be even better and you'll just pop off. But I mean, like I said, I also did really well in this 2 sets. So, yeah, we're going for extra energy as much as possible here. But I do want to make sure that I throw before the Deoxys comes in. And now that the Deoxys is coming in, I just want to go up to double Grass Knot and then throw back to back. In a case where you're going to win CMP, you definitely want to be throwing back to back, because if they get the extra move through on the first one, they can't do it. They don't get that extra chance to throw a charge attack because you're going to throw back to back. So when they would get to that charge attack, you are also getting that charge attack and winning CMP. Just something to note. All right, Azumarill. Another bad lead. What I like to do against the Azumarill matchup, though, is try to catch on the Play Rough. Now, we don't end up catching right here, and they do go up to a 99 energy. I think they actually ended up having Hydro. No, they Play Rough. So we have to remember they're at 3 bubbles, and they're 2 away from the next Play Rough. Play Rough's going to one-shot Lokix, by the way. Just stay away from that. And then here, I want to get as much energy as possible, but I know they win CMP, so I think I can do, I think they're at 10 here, so I can do one more. Oh, no, I can't do one more because they could actually go for Aerial Ace. Now, it so happens that they didn't, but, you know, okay. They actually let it go, and that's not favorable to me. They do show this Dragonair, though. I'm going to come in with Lokix. We already have a lot of energy. X-Scissors going to be doing a ton to Dragonair. Now, I know they're going to shield, and it's a question of, wow, they actually let us get to the move. I think this is CMP. You don't really see Dragonair lose CMP a lot, but Lokix is so attack-weighted. And this is actually 100% best case scenario for me. What I think I'll do is just farm as, if they decide to stay in Dragonair, I'll farm as much as I can. Before they get to their second move, I'll shield their first move, and then try to just gain as much energy as possible. The Azumarill has some damage on it, so maybe 2 digs will be enough. I think that's my win condition here. Now, they are at a Play Rough now. Actually, they're 1 above a Play Rough. If they have Ice Beam, things could get a little awkward. But I'm going to go for a CMP, I think. If they had Ice Beam, yeah. If they had Ice Beam, this would have been a CMP, so I try to get as much energy as I can. I know I win that CMP. And then we come into the Dragonair. I think they were 5 off from the next Aqua Tail, so it was nice to only need 2. Yeah, another energy advantage. Again, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Once they get to Play Rough, I'm going to switch to Cresselia, hope to catch. In this game, I actually do end up catching, which is awesome. Now I know that they're at 0 energy. They're 5 bubbles away. Oh, that's Ice Beam, actually. So they're actually at 1, and they're 4 bubbles away. They do come in with Skeledirge. I figure they're not going to throw right away, because then they don't get the max energy they get, or they can have, so I don't even try to bait anything. I do go for the good move. And then I figure they're still not going to throw because they want to farm me down with Incinerate. This is the greediest strat. And to be honest, if they didn't do this, they would be in a great position. Now, I could shield this, knowing that this is 100% the Disarming Voice, and I know that I'm 2 away from the future sight. And if they shield this, I can always come in low kicks. Oh, okay. I do come in low kicks. I remember this because they randomly shield this, and I'm like, okay, you can do whatever you want to this little cricket, because I'm going to have a shield with Gligar, Shadow Gligar in the back, and that does great into a lot of things. And I know that I still have to deal with the Azumarill, but having a little bit of a lead here is good. Now, again, they're 4 bubbles away from Ice Beam, and them having Ice Beam is a problem, but I still can go for 2 digs. They end up coming with Clodsire. So now things are really awkward because I get KO'd if they hit me with a move and then I bubble. So I decided I have to go, the only play I have is to go for the catch here. And they do throw Stone Edge right at 7 mud shots, which is right when you get it. And now I'm basically going to go up to 2 digs. Boom. I can go for one wing attack here and be very safe because they're also not in range. I have to continue to do best timing possible because they're not in range of the dig, but they are in range of a dig and then an Aerial Ace. So, yeah, they're going to end up being 1 bubble short of another Ice Beam here. And I mean, sometimes catch is your only play and you have to go for it. So, I mean, I had 2 catches this game, which is pretty fantastic. This was my last game of the day, but I do have one more game after this to showcase, just because I wanted to show you how much I'm lagging in these games. So they ended up coming in with a Shadow Sableye, and I decided I'm going to throw this, and I'm probably going to switch into Shadow Gligar after this because I know I can outpace later, assuming that I shield up the energy that the Sableye already has. And then they don't end up throwing right away, and they actually end up throwing right on CMP. They're at 12 Shadow Claws, so they have 2 foul plays. I should have thrown at 11, or I shouldn't have thrown at all. I don't know. Well, no, I should have thrown, because if they throw back-to-back, I lose shields for no reason. So I know they're going to try and CMP me here. They're 2 away from the next foul play, so I'm going to go 1 and do the Aerial Ace. This is just playing the safest possible, and I'm pretty sure I lose CMP like 99%. If they come in Bastion on here, I'm not going to go for an Aerial Ace. I'm going to try to go for the Dig. And I also know that Cresselia can take this out. And I end up switching in right away. Switch is probably up. And I don't care if they hit me with a move here, because Bastion is so bulky, Cresselia is so bulky, it's not going to do that much. And I know I can just get a Grass Knot here, so maybe the thing in the back, maybe my energy will be good on Cresselia against the thing in the back. I want to throw in good timing so that they can't catch. And it ends up being an Annihilate, which gets one-shot by the Future Sight. So another really good showcase of how energy management is absolutely necessary in these games. And then this was actually my very first game of the day. Or not of the day, technically, because I played the Hypno sets before this. The 3 Hypno sets. Oh, it was 4, actually. Yeah, I had 6 sets today. I ended up going for the Dark Pulse here because the X-Scissor is resisted. They end up shielding. This is a weird matchup. I definitely could have gone into Cresselia at some point, but I don't know. This is a little bit risky to stay in. But I figured I would win CMP, and I was hoping to go for double X-Scissor here, but I think we actually end up CMPing here. No, we don't. We end up, or maybe we do, but they let it go. And I have an X-Scissor into a Scrafty, and I have Gligar. I mean, I don't want to switch Cresselia into the Scrafty, so I have this Gligar, which is really nice, and then they have an Umbreon, which is fine, but I think, yeah, right there we lagged, and they got an extra Snarl in. Yeah, I decided to come in with this, and I'm going to bluff the Moonblast because we do still need to get the shield. And hopefully, the reason I really come in with Cresselia is because I want to soak all this energy. For some reason, he never threw, even though he got a ton of energy on his Umbreon, into my Gligar. So I decided, you know what, Gligar is my win con. I'm going to make sure that Cresselia takes all this damage. I don't have a Moonblast for Scrafty, which sucks. So again, I'm assuming my win con is going to be the Gligar. Now, we did get the shield, which is nice. I just have to make sure that I have to KO this, and I have to have enough energy for the Scrafty in the end. And they do end up coming in with a Scrafty. I do throw before they can throw a move. But we're going to be just short here. Maybe I could have gone for double Aerial Ace. Someone can let me know if they think double Aerial Ace would have KO'd here. I don't think it would have. But I just end up 1 move short, and they got 1 move through on the lag. So that's just how it is. I think it's beginning of the season is why it's lagging so much. So many people are playing right now, which is fantastic. I would love just the max number of people to be playing. But it sucks when it costs the game to work correctly. Anyways, that was Lokix. I actually think it's insane. I think you could see in this video, I lost almost every lead. It was like Azumarill, Deoxys, Annihilate, Mantine. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I lost almost every lead, and we were still in all of those games. But I think that Lokix in the back line might be better. Like I said, you saw in the video as well, a few Umbreons in the back. Actually, the last team was Double Dark, I just realized. Nice. Yes, to counteract the Umbreons and Lickitungs, I think Lokix in the back would be really good. Unfortunately, it's not good as a safe swap, so you're really going to hope to hard counter something in the back. All right, that's going to be all the games for today. Like the video if you liked the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. I'm coming out with lots of videos this season. And again, I actually want to thank the community. There's been so much support as of late, even throughout the YouTube career, let's say. But as of late, there's been so much positivity, and yeah, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video, and if you want to continue to support me, definitely click that subscribe button. You'll see any content coming out, and if you want another video on this same league for some more tips and tricks to other teams, check that video out right there, and I'll see you in the next one.